Hi guys, my name is Needs. This is going to be a review for TomyTec 112 scale, and this is the little Armory M4A1 rifle. And just a heads up, I'm not too familiar with weaponry, but I've seen this playing video games, first-person shooter, and then this particular one I think I've seen it's kind of like your standard assault rifle. But that's to the extent of my knowledge on weaponry. So I think this is particularly a kit, which take a look. I'm not too sure. I just got this, and there's a different one. You got the, let's see, you got the scope, you got the stock, and the handle, and a few other things. We have the magazine. It just kind of shows you need to have some tools. Yep. And let me see, tells you how much the retail price on this one. I think they're about 10 bucks, I would say. Right, let's take a look inside. Or it is a kit. Is there more inside? Ah, there we go. So you get two runners and instructions. So I will assume, yeah, there's nothing else there. Alright, the M4. Pretty cool. And something tells me you can customize it, which is great. You have two different stocks, and you have two magazines that you can swap. You can even put the extra handle in front. And you can even put the laser sight. Really nice. I'm not too sure of this one right here. What is that for? Huh. We'll take a look. But yeah, really nice. So that's just the instructions, and I'm gonna go ahead and build this, and we'll see it from there. Alright, so after building them, you do need some hobby cement. I highly recommend getting a hobby cement like this one here, and be very careful. I already broke some parts of it. So first thing, we go ahead and assemble this. So we have the main body right here. Let's take a closer look on that. Alright, and it has some nice details on it. So I'm gonna go attach a few things to it right here. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, jeez. Alright, I got that top part there. Actually, this top part just... well, let me show it to you. Actually put a little bit of blue tack in it, because it just sits on top of it and it easily falls off. You have an option to use that, or this guy here, which this one has a little bit more... has kind of like a small clips on top. Still the same thing, you might want to put some blue tack on it. Now you have the barrel side here. Actually this part here connects to two pieces that actually I think there might be three pieces on the shaft here, or the barrel. It just connects like so. Now on the back you have an actually you can remove the handle. Connects right there. You have an option, you can use the shorter stock right here, which just connects like so. So fragile. You can use this one, or you have a longer one right here, which is kind of like extended. And now you can see that from, there we go. And you have the magazine here, or this one. This is actually when it's detached, and this has no connection, so you can just put it on the side. And moving on, let's see what else we got here. There's a scope or laser sight, which is mounted on top here. Again, I put some blue tack because it doesn't rest there. And you have the handle, which again, you gotta put the little blue tack and goes underneath there. It's just a really small blue tack. Other than that, You have to hobby cement the middle parts here. It helps. But you can assemble it without any hobby cement, but it's fragile. It kind of falls apart. Highly recommend use a hobby cement. And there we go. In terms of construction, there is this piece right here. I think this is the night vision goggles. I might be wrong, but doesn't seem to be connected to anything with the rifle. I did break this part here on the back. I super glued it in place, but has some nice details to it. But this is for 1/12 scale. I think this is like the forehead part right here. The forehead, or it sits on the forehead. Might be able to use this on play arts. Why don't we give that a try? Alright, I got Player Sky Batman here, and we're just gonna give this a shot. I'm not even really sure if this is a night vision goggles or something of that sort, but again, a little bit of help with the blue tack, because there's really no mounting points. And there we go. Actually, this will look great with Solid Snake, which I'm not sure where I have my Solid Snake, but there we go. You got night vision goggles on Batman. Alright, we got Solid Snake here. Managed to find him hiding under the box. Alright, so this thing here again, we might need to put a little bit of blue tack because there's no mounting points whatsoever. And I'm just gonna put it right between his brow. It looks a little bit odd. Not even sure. Well, you know what? It kind of works. It looks like it has some shades, although I might need to work on that, putting that blue tag there. But yeah, obviously this is too small for him. I think Play Art Sky Solid Snake is probably, not sure if it's 110 or 1/8 scale. Maybe 110. This is 112, so a little smaller, and his FOM is a lot bigger. So it's a different weaponry, or different weapons that you can use for Solid Snake. But there we go. It's not too bad. Alright, so I got the real grade GP01 here, and this is his rifle. Since he has a very articulated hands for the real grade, although it does come with other, I think the recent real grades have one for just holding rifles, so it varies, but I'm just gonna give this a shot. It's just falling apart. Alright, so we got the trigger finger right there, and obviously no problem. Even his finger fits well on right on that yeah, the trigger. And let me put this back. So I'm not sure blue tack helps well, but this is a good alternative. You don't want to super glue everything in place, but if you get multiple sets, I would probably recommend just super gluing this if you want this one or the other connection. And let's go with the extended one. There we go. So actually more on it. I think the sock is supposed to be on the kind of like your armpit area. And it's just a matter of patience, putting everything together. But as you can see, you can hold it. Let me grab that stock again. Yeah, this is quite a bit of a patience challenge. Same thing with the actually having a real grade. So this is 1/44 scaled Gundam, and it works perfectly well for high grades also. Now, I don't have a. I'm trying to think if I have a high grade nearby. Most of them have actually, why don't we try the Amazing Camphor? Hold on one second. Alright, we have the Amazing Camphor here. I detached the hand because it's gonna be real tricky putting it on. So I'm removing this part here, and hopefully can get it out. Why is it wedged in there? I think I had this problem before too. Luckily for an amazing camper, we just put the weapon. Well, he has this pistol here, or rifle. It just snugly goes on top. But unfortunately for this, we have to remove that. Actually, yeah, might as well. To put this on here. And it seems like it's working. A symbol of the trigger finger works quite well. And let's put this on. Probably don't need to detach the hand, but it works out pretty well. So amazing camper, if you have this kit, it works really well. So I'm assuming some of your high grades will definitely work on this. So if you want to make your amazing camper more realistic, well, put this on. I think the machine gun will probably be better for this. Right, so there you go. It does work for amazing camper. And well, this is a Xeon suit, so they're typically a little bigger. But on the real grade GPO one, it does work. So you can give it a try. But more than likely, you might. I think it's more of like a 50-50. Just depends on how big the hand is on holding the weapon. You can always swap them out. Alright, and there you go. I guess it works. I gave it another shot. You can put it on Shimikaze, but you have to kind of stretch his hands a little bit just to fit that handle. And it's kind of off since you don't have the trigger finger on right there. But nonetheless, you can if you have the Shimikaze, and I think with other Figmas as well. I'm gonna remove the night scope here. I think she looks better without it. So there you go. This is basically the review for the little Armory M4. It's great for 1/12 scale and specifically Figmas if you have them. Works with Gundams also, but I think it's more on. Well, I would assume it's better with the Figma since it's more realistic in some extent. Gundams, you already have the Gundam weapons. But yeah, I highly recommend it if you want to go to the extent of building this. It is a little tricky to build. You need to have certain hobby tools, and if you're someone who just collect figures, there might be some difficulty building this if you don't have the tools. Otherwise, it's great to try it out. It's about $10. I got mine from Amiami. I think it's still available, and there are other weapons that you can also check out. So that's about it for the review. If you have any questions, let me know. So till then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.